Hey guys, Nate here with the Volunteer Tech Vlog on the Live Sound 101 YouTube channel. And as usual, I'm making a video on my drive to work on this beautiful Friday morning. And I wanted to talk about recruiting new volunteers. So a few videos back, if you've been following the vlog or the video blog, video web log, which is that's what it's short for, in case you're not familiar with the term vlog. So I made a video a few weeks back, kind of asking or petitioning folks to join their local church media team, and it was kind of a general video, basically that anyone could watch and maybe feel encouraged or inspired to join and serve and volunteer, and kind of the reasons why. And so now I want to make another recruitment type video, and this is definitely specifically for people at EBC Norfolk. We got some news this week that one of our long-term volunteers, who I consider a double agent because he not only does video operation, he's in the rotation, the regularly scheduled group of folks to do video, but he also does audio. So he can fill both of those roles on any given Sunday. So he's kind of a double agent, and he's a tech, I would describe as a tech guru. His name is Rich. You may know him. And he has served for a number of years the church in many different capacities, from doing systems design and, donating his time and offering his time to, put systems together. And, sometimes it can take hours and hours and hours in a week to get things up and running if we're doing an upgrade and we're trying to, rip things apart on Sunday afternoon and get everything put all back together and do some major updates for the next Sunday. Sometimes that can be a huge undertaking. So I don't know if it's been like 10 plus years or what. I gotta see exactly how long you've been serving for. It seems like forever. I can't remember when you weren't up there. So anyway, Rich is stepping down due to probably a number of reasons, and which I won't go into detail on that because I don't know all specific reasons, but it's just the time is right for him to kind of move along, and he's put in many hours. So we thank Rich for his service. But with that, brings me to the main point of this video, is recruitment. So when one person leaves, it's you want to try to replace them, and so Rich is leaving. I almost feel like we need to get two more people in to replace Rich, and we are already in a point where we're kind of tapped out in terms of human resources, and we were already looking to train new people, and that was definitely on the forefront of our mind. We need to get some new blood in here, some new people in here, because it's the same group of folks that are doing it week in and week out, and it becomes challenging when there's the stress of feeling like you don't have enough people on your team to really make it function. And we were talking with I was talking with Manny and Josh about that. So Manny and Josh are on the media committee, so it's the three of us. It's me, Manny, and Josh. We get together once a quarter and kind of look at the big picture of the technical of issues and projects and new directions that we'd like to move, or we think the church needs, or the congregation needs from a technical perspective. So the things in the technical realm kind of all get rolled into the media committee. That right now, that could be internet and network infrastructure, which is not really our strong suit, but we're trying to navigate our way through that to meet the needs of the church. And so there's a media committee that makes kind of higher level decisions about what directions to move in, but we're pretty good with that. I'm very confident and happy, and I think that it's being able to meet regularly and put some detailed notes together and document everything from a media committee standpoint has been awesome. Like, this is the first year I feel like we've actually been able to establish some consistency for the higher level decision making, where it's not just one guy doing it by themselves, which there's nothing wrong with one guy doing it by themselves, but when it's the same person volunteering to do it and they just kind of get sucked into that role year after year because they kind of like the technology, and then that person leaves, and you know, okay, now we have to try to figure out, okay, who's taking over that role. And anyway, we're at a good point where the media committee, I think, is at a good spot. But what we need is a few good men or girls or women. You know, it could be young, could be old, could be whoever. I think what we're looking for is 2 video operators and 2 audio operators. And we're not looking for somebody that's going to be a tech guru necessarily. I mean, if you happen to be a tech guru, that's great. Come on out. That'll be awesome. But you know, the biggest qualities of people we're looking for to join this multimedia team are really, it comes down to the discipleship traits. I mean, we're looking for somebody who's faithful, available, and teachable. And maybe if you have a license, if you can like transport yourself to and from the church, that would be a huge help. So somebody that is faithful, available, and teachable. If you exhibit those traits and you can get yourself to and from the church, I am 100% confident that you can operate video, meaning you can control the text that goes up on the screen during the worship service, the lyrics, the pastor's notes during the sermon. We've got some really user-friendly software called Pro Presenter, and it makes it very easy to format. And you know, after a couple hours behind the computer just playing around with it, you're going to be able to rock and roll, no problem. It just takes somebody who's willing to do it and who says, hey, you know what? I'm willing to serve the church in this capacity behind a computer on a Sunday morning once a month. If we get 2 people to sign up and say, hey, I can do once a month, that would be amazing from my standpoint as somebody who's trying to manage a team and make good decisions. And try to help the church meet its technological goals on a global scale. The other thing is audio. So if we can get 2 more people to do audio, I will say audio is a little bit more challenging in terms of what you need to learn. It's a little bit more difficult, but if you're faithful, available, and teachable, you can do this. We've got templates that you can use. We'll make it work. And I will personally work with you and answer all your questions and make sure you're comfortable, and you know, we'll be up there together for many hours, so you're not going to be just thrown to the wolves by yourself. So anyway, I hope this video helps drum up some recruitments, some new recruits. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.